Hey, what's up guys, so you know it's best here. There are two phones on the market right now that are arguably fighting for the top two spots in the cell phone market. The Samsung Galaxy S5 and the HTC One M8. In this video, I'm going to be taking a look at what makes these phones special and just in my opinion, which one is overall the better of the two. Now when it comes to design, both of these phones take two totally different directions. The HTC One M8 is a phone that's made to really impress you with its style. It's a very sexy design, unibody design. It just looks great. And as far as material wise, it feels great. Where the Samsung Galaxy S5 from the front looks exactly like the S4. When you do turn it on the back though, you will find this new texture design, something similar that they did with the Galaxy Note 3. And also Samsung with the extra mile to make this phone water resistant and also dust resistant. So you can drop it in the bathtub or you can drop it in a puddle of water and should just be fine. And that's something they learned from the Samsung Galaxy S4 Active that they released last year. And it's really comforting to see that Samsung added that into the final design of this S5. And another big thing for me is comfort level. And I find the S5 to be a lot more comfortable to hold in one hand. It has little ridges on the side of the phone to give you some grip, where the HTC One M8 with that unibody design is just a little bit too slippery, and it kind of forces you, whether you're using a case or not, to use it with two hands. Now internally, both of these phones are rocking quad-core processors, 2 GB of RAM, NFC, Bluetooth, all those things that should be pretty standard now in cell phones. Performance-wise though, I find that the M8 is snappier when you combine the software and the hardware. Anything you're doing on the phone is just going to be blazing fast, whether you're taking HDR video or just multitasking, web browsing. Anything you're doing on the phone is going to be really moving along very quickly, where the S5 is a little bit sluggish compared to the HTC One M8. And sluggish may be kind of a stretch, but it's just not as has that same type of pop when you're doing things in the software that the M8 has. Now, continuing with the software theme, I find that both of these phones take two totally different directions. HTC is really aiming to do those core things that you want a phone to do just right, and they make it very simple and easy for you to do, and everything is just really fine-tuned, where Samsung is looking to kind of throw a lot of things at you, not as much as they did with the S4, but they have tons of things in the software, group play, I mean, anything you can think of, you have in there. One of the things I really like is S Health. I think that is a very useful application, especially if you have one of the other devices like a Galaxy Gear Fit or a Galaxy Gear smartwatch. But I find that the HTC One software, including Blink Feed, which has been updated and you can do custom searches now, to me is a little bit more fine-tuned, a little bit more organic when it comes to the phone, where the S5 just seems like a whole bunch of stuff being thrown at you. Now when it comes to the camera, they're going to get this out of the way. The S5 has a better overall camera. And the HTC One M8 did outperform the S5 in certain scenarios with the camera, but overall the S5 was better, and including you have the ability to record in 4K if you want to, or UHD with the Samsung Galaxy S5. And the HTC One M8 using that 4 megapixel ultra pixel camera really is kind of, you know, showing its age now with this HTC One M8. They're really gonna have to step that up with the next phone. But overall, you can still get some really good shots with that camera. And I really do like the software of the HTC One M8. It has been updated, so you can do a lot of editing, you can add custom things, and also because the phone has 2 cameras, you can do refocusing now. So you can focus on a certain subject, so you can focus on me in the picture, and then later on you want to edit, you want to focus on something in the background, you can do that. But when it comes to just seeing something, taking my phone out of my pocket, snapping the picture, I was more satisfied with the S5 than the HTC One M8 when it comes to the camera. Then also the display on the S5 is something that I have to mention because it's slightly bigger than the HTC One M8's, but it's super bright and super clear. And it's one of those displays, once you first use it, you're just kind of taken back by how good the quality of the display is. And the M8 has a great display too. It's just not quite on that same level as the S5. And when it comes to battery life, both of these phones are amazing. They should be able to get you about a day and a half worth of just regular usage. I'm not saying playing games and taking a whole bunch of 4K video and stuff, but just regular usage, both of these phones should be able to last you a day and a half. And then some of the extras that the S5 does have. It does have that heart rate monitor on the back. You can put your finger on there, and using the S Health application, you can monitor your heart rate if you need that for certain health issues or problems that you may have. It also does have a fingerprint scanner that is built into the home button. And the fingerprint scanner sometimes can be a hit and miss. For me, it worked most of the time, and it's built into the home button. It's not an extra hump on your phone, so you either want to use it or not, but it's just another layer of security that you can choose to use instead of using a passcode or a pattern. Now the HTC One also has the boom sound speakers, which sound amazing. These are the best sounding speakers on any portable device. That's including a tablet, laptop, cell phone, whatever you want to name. The speakers on the HTC One are amazing. And after using the speakers on the HTC One, using any speakers on any other cell phone just suck in comparison. So HTC still is running the game when it comes to speakers. And both of these phones do have micro SD card slots so you can expand your storage, but only the S5 has the back cover that you can actually take off and replace the battery if you wanted to. So overall, which phone I personally want to use on a daily basis, I would have to choose the Samsung Galaxy S5. Now, both of these phones are great in their own ways again, but I love the camera on the S5. The display is amazing, and just design-wise, it's a more functional design to hold in your hand. For the HTC One M8, I would love to have the camera software and also blink feed, and I think the software as a whole, I like the M8 a little bit better. So anyway, these are just my 2 cents. Leave your comment down below about which one of these phones tickles your fancy. I never said that in a video, but just leave your comment down below, Samsung Galaxy S5 or HTC One M8, and why you choose one phone or the other. Thanks for watching this video, guys. I will be making more videos coming up soon, and I will catch you later. Peace.